Everyone has that one girl they've always dreamed of being with. I was no different from the rest. That one girl I knew I could not have, but still tried to make my presence known to her. Her smooth, blonde hair, those bright, greenish teal eyes, and her small nose kept swirling in my mind. We all get these thoughts that we can't control. If we could spend one night with the person we treasure from afar, what kind of atrocities would you commit? These thoughts corrupt the innocent and drive one to act. What I would do with her would be indescribable. Alas, deep down inside, I always thought I was not her type. She always was around the jocks and athletic students. I was an academic student, and a rather reclusive student at that. I do not stand out from the crowd. Brown hair, brown eyes, and short for my age, proved to be a disadvantage when it came to trying to get a date. Therefore, I kept to myself basically all the time. It's funny how our thoughts can form an event without any experience. One day, I finally said something to her, though my hand was forced. She knew I had been watching her, but the strangest thing happened when she caught me. She smiled. It was like she wanted the attention. She wanted me to make the move. I have trouble picking up on these signs, but this seemed obvious. So I did. I went over to her. The adrenaline was leaving a taste in my mouth I did not enjoy. I was nervous and it showed. She was wearing sandals with socks. I don't know why I noticed this first. I don't know why I asked her about her socks. If she didn't think I was weird before, she probably thought I was weird now. But she didn't run away. She didn't leave. She stayed there and looked into my eyes. It was the look. I was stunned at this reaction. Being invited to her house was a chance I could not let slip away. So many times before had I let opportunities slip past me, but this one I was not willing to give up. But these thoughts, the thoughts of her and me, became increasingly overpowering. I felt like an animal on instinct. I could feel the chemical balance in my mind switching to this one subject. A need I had not fulfilled, something that everyone longs for, and the chance to act on it. But what if she rejects my advances? So I went over to her house like we agreed. It was late at night, but my parents would not mind. Neither of them cared, really. My father was always gone, and my mother stayed intoxicated. I'd practically raised myself. Luckily, I was an only child. I had arrived on a doorstep. I can't express to you how my mind reacted when she opened the door. I almost blacked out upon seeing her smile. She was waiting for me. The girl of my dreams. The woman I had fantasized for over a year about was right in front of me, inviting me in. How was I supposed to react? I was overjoyed and ready to make my move. All my thoughts centered around one thing. Her. My eyes shifted down from her face and upon her chest. The rising and falling from her breathing only enticed me more. All my focus was gone, and the reasonable me had left. I shut the door behind me. She had turned to pick up something, but all my attention was on her body. Her curves and slender figure complemented her nicely. For a moment, the human in me had fought the animal out. Just this one moment, when I looked back at her face. Glaring grin is one I'll never forget. I have to be quiet now. I have regained some of my hearing and my vision is starting to clear up. She is coming down the stairs, and I know she is bringing one of those cursed chains. If only I could break free from these handcuffs. They are tearing my wrists. Someone, please. Oh God. Help me.